Hi YouTube, this is my fall 2021 garden tour. I've done a lot of videos over my garden and this will be the first one that I'm posting. These are some boxwood topiaries that I just purchased for the fall. I really don't do mums or pansies. I like to see where I may need greenery. The purpose for this weed cloth is this summer this fence went in. Me and my sons, as well as my husband, we did it ourselves. This is what you could get at Lowe's. This is the Grand XL. No dig fence. And I just want to get things started on YouTube. Take a little small little garden tour. I have one of these big blue pots. I got these from Ollie. I have one on each end, and the way I did this fence was I came down in the front side, but I did an angle with 2 panels, and then I come on up. This is the side with the driveway. All of this is my Mexican pottery that I'm trying to put up for the fall before it gets cold. This was a combination that I was just trying out. Some coleus, begonias. This little pot combination is 3 pots in one. I want to try that stack idea, and I really like the way it comes out. I don't know the name of this green plant. If anyone let me know, comment below. But I love the way it trails and it loves the sun. As I go on up to my sidewalk, I'm going to try to keep it kind of low. I have so many projects going on. So many unfinished products going on. This pathway I done myself walks me out to the garden from my front porch. Again, these are all the Mexican pottery that I collected. TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross. New flower beds going in. It may stay there or not sure. As I come on down, I'm coming into my front flower bed, and I had some daylilies here that I've already cut down, and they're already growing back because here in the south we haven't really had a bad frost yet. Not sure of this. I'm not sure of a lot of the plants that I have. I've only started this garden for 10 years. Elephant ears, I just moved them to this location. Emerald arborvitae, sweet potato vine. It's my little bicycle I thrifted. Another low overgreen. I forgot the name of it. I apologize. I have this sign. I think I got it from Ross. Some grass. That's a spruce, Japanese maple, elephant ears, some coleus. I was trying to make them into the little tree coleus. This is canna lilies that I've chopped all the way down. Haven't been able to pot them yet, and they're growing back already. More daylilies. And I'm going to try to step back so you guys can see how big this flower bed is going to be. I only have 2 in my front yard. And that's another one. And then I'm trying to do one there. And as I come on around, more canna lilies I had in pots. I took them out so they could dry well. And I'm going to repot them here for the winter, before the frost come in. I still have the tag on these. I shouldn't did a tour without trying to know some of my plants, but this is a blue Pacific Shore juniper. I know this is Sweet Bay Magnolia tree. I love this tree. I love it. I've had it about 2 or 3 years, and I just put it in the ground this summer. This is going to be mulch, and I'm going to do 1 layer of retaining wall on the outside. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my topiaries. I'm not even sure if they're going to stay there. We're going to walk on to, try to keep this short, we're going to walk on to my front flower bed. This is another Alberta spruce. When I bought them, I bought 3. I got them from Lowe's. This is a palm tree. The only palm tree that I do not know the name of. And I have it mounded. I have it halfway in the ground, halfway up, with some potting soil on top and lots of mulch. And it has survived that way. I've had these maybe 2 or 3 years here. I wanted to move them to my front garden bed, but I think they're happy there. This is a Chinese palm. It's been flourishing as well. I did the same method because I do need to take them out of the ground before frost comes. In my climate zone, which is 9, they may not survive our frost. This was a 3-tier topiary that I had got from Lowe's last summer. Put them in the ground, and frost killed them last year. But they have come back. I have 2 on each side, and they have come back, not in topiary form, but they have come back. I want to say they're your genius. I really think they are. This is the only big tree that I do have in my front yard. This is an all-sun yard. Hopefully when this tree fills in, it would be my shade garden. But this is a Crepe Myrtle. Blooms are pink. This is another palm tree I purchased this summer. It is a pygmy date palm. And it is in the ground the same way. I have 4 of them. And it's been flourishing all summer. I really wish they would survive the frost and not make me have to do so much work for them. But I am very interested in trying to keep them because they brought me so much joy. Made me feel like I was in Hawaii with this center flower garden. I have 3 of these. They're evergreens. They survive the frost. And this is my beautiful Bottleneck Palm. I remember the name of that one. I've had 2 prongs come in since I put it in the ground. It's put in with the same method, halfway in the ground as far as the root ball, and half on top of the ground, surrounded it with my soil. The soil here is red clay rock, as you can see, and dumped a whole bunch of mulch on top. These are the 2 prongs that's come in, and as you can see, there's another one. So this has produced 3 prongs this summer alone. These are my hostas. I had all these hostas in those Mexican terracotta pots, and I decided to take them out and put them in this big plastic container that holds about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 7 different hostas in here. And this is the way I'm going to store them for the winter. When frost kills them, I hear that it's best to wait till the frost kills them. It turns yellow, chop them down, and mulch them really good, and hopefully they'll survive. This, of course, is an elephant ear. Look how much it produced. It was cut back. I had it last year. Did cut it back. It was in a smaller pot. This is all the growth I've gotten since May, because we also had that Arctic freeze that killed the first new growth that was coming in April. This is, for the first time, my local gardeners didn't have this. I had to go not an hour away from where I live at the Home Depot. And this is a Cleopatra Cantaloupe. Love it. Love it. I've cut it all the way down. This cantaloupe probably got as tall as me, and I'm a little over 5 feet. This is my only hydrangea I have in a pot. Bought it this summer. It is the wedding. I'm sure of that. It is the white wedding hydrangea. This is another elephant ear. They're more like the black ones. Let's see if I can get you guys a beautiful picture of how pretty it is. I love the texture. I love the color. And here's the back side of it. I'm gonna go around. These are some citronella candles. I've never burnt them. Hopefully the smell helps. I really don't have a problem with mosquitoes because I really do not have a lot of trees in my yard. Like I said, I'm full sun, front yard, backyard. Everything that went into this garden went in within 2 years. Everything that went into this garden went in this summer, as well as the fence. I have a lot of unfinished products, but I just have to show you guys my retaining wall brick skills. It didn't start out like this. First it was just 2 layers in the back, and then I also had 2 layers on this center flower garden. It wasn't the perfect circle like I should have done. Got the radius from the center, so I really took it down, and I just was gonna store them with a 4-level retaining wall brick, but I figured that was too high because, as you can see, my garden hose is right there, and I always had to step over because the only entrance I have is from my arch. Excuse the junk, the clutter. Again, so many unfinished projects. This is a emerald green arborvitae. It is gorgeous. I'm so proud of it. It may have went in about 3-4 years ago, and it's just beautiful. I'm gonna put Christmas lights on it for the first time. The reason this looks this way because it was all mulch, and I'm in the process of removing all the mulch, and I'm gonna go to pea gravel. But again, back to my retaining wall brick skills. Took down the 4th layer, brought it down, said I'm just gonna make this another little narrow flower bed, and I just love the curves on it. This is a Hostas. I'm not gonna edit this video, y'all. This is my first voiceover. This is my first YouTube video that I'm posting on my garden. First voiceover, first everything. This is a paper patio I did. It's a little sucking in the middle. I'm debating whether I want to pull it all up. Swing I got from my mother, but I'm in the process of putting another swing that I got from Big Lots. This was the pergola swing that they had this summer. When I get a chance for my son to come back and put it together for me, because I'm not going to try to attempt that. This may be a 10 by 10 paper patio. Me and my husband put it down. Just leveled it, not the proper way. Put it down. Just wanted her to put my swing down. The swing I got from my mom, she made. I had it 10 years. I repainted it, spray painted it, and never ordered a canopy, never ordered the cushions for it. This is another evergreen I put in the ground this year, and it has flourished. My trellis. This is more panels that I have is going to go down the other side of my driveway. I was so overwhelmed with putting this no-dig fence in this summer. I just became unmotivated and did not want to finish the other side. But it's enough for the other side. This is my Japanese maple. I've had this over 6 years. I bought it. I apologize for that. I bought it over full grown. Look at that trunk, you guys. They told me how wide the hole need to be, how deep. I refilled it with some rich potting soil, and it's been flourishing ever since. I love this tree. I think it's Crimson Queen, something like that. This is another Japanese maple I bought this year. It is a Sierra U. Look at how gorgeous it is. I still have it in the nursery pot. And this is the pot that I'm probably going to keep it in because I was trying to see whether it would enjoy being here. And it seems to, because it still looks just as good as it did when I bought it. This is another Japanese maple in a pot. I may have had this for 2 years, and it's been in this pot for 2 years. Paid $40 for this one. Some trellises on the wall. Garden hose. This tree right here, it has been in this pot for about 2 years. Some mop head evergreen, stays green all year round, and I love it. Nursery pot full of my twos. I got this set from Big Lots for 30 bucks. It was on clearance. I'm not sure what happened to the other chair. This is some plastic fence that I'm not sure if I have enough to go around that middle flower bed. Wasn't sure if it would be tacky, and I could always spray paint in black to match. My acacia bar stools. So we have a liquidation store in my town, and I have 3 rows of this artificial grass. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I may end up doing this walkway. Comes from my sidewalk to the front porch, and this area is across from my sidewalk beneath the front porch, and this is what I wanted to have a 12 by 12 paver patio to put my teak wood sofa and coffee table. I took the cushions off that it came with because I have some replacement cushions. This was on my front porch. Not sure if it's going back. Again, these are my replacement cushions. That's going to go on my teak wood. Let me step back for a second without hurting myself. This is my grill gazebo I got from Aldi's, $89 this year. My son came and put it together. I love it. This is not the home for it. I'm not sure where is it going. These are some patio chairs, Big Lots clearance, 6 of them, under $200. Covered up the other ones. But again, this is a new flower bed. This is the fence. I'm gonna turn around right quick. This is where the artificial grass may go, and it still may be a paper patio. And then you go into my side. See, I was really thinking about this idea. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. And just lots of unfinished products. Then you have the sidewalk, and you come across to another section in front of the front porch. It's gonna be all pea gravel, or I may do artificial grass there. I'm not sure. These are my evergreen topiary balls. I love them. I've had them in the ground over a year, and they're evergreens. I just love it. I love the no dig fence from Lowe's. Very challenging, very hard work. We did it in the heat of the summer in the upper 90s. Okay guys, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up, and hope you enjoy my fall 2021 October garden tour. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I have been a YouTuber since 2013, and I've been enjoying watching YouTube videos. I hardly even watch TV now. I'm just loving YouTube, and I should have started when I signed up in 2013, but I did not. I actually probably uploaded one of my first design videos because I am a wedding designer, event planner, and that's my hobby. And I uploaded a few videos in 2019. I just stopped, but I'm gonna learn. I've heard from so many YouTubers, just start. No matter how it comes out, just start uploading. Just start making videos and just watch what happens. And I'm into natural hair. I'm currently Texlax. I'm into my garden now. My mother, I'm trying to be a little bit like her. She told me to get in your yard and start doing something. It's the front yard is the first thing people see, and I cut these back. Kimberly, Queen, Fern, Margarita sweet potato, the black sweet potato, and this is Ivy. And I just love my topiaries. I really want them to stay here. And this is going to be one row of retaining bricks, and I'm probably going to just do some daylilies. And we're going down. Okay guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.